Dear Lord, thank you for this opportunity that we have in the town of Merryville to come forth and make decisions for the town and also have the input from the residents. Thank you for everything that you have blessed us with. Thank you for watching over all the people with the flood, even though there were many, many hardships. So many great things were done and so many shows of kindness from all the outlying areas and neighbor to neighbor were shown. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Please join in. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Is there any amendments to the agenda?
I have four actually. I have up here to hire Robert James, but due to prior circumstances, his name's been taken off. I have three more names that I'm going to try to get on. One is for full-time, one is for part-time, and one is a reservist. I got Austin Keller for full-time, Melanie Smith for part-time, and Joshua LaValle for reservist.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there was other one. This is one now.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, he is? Okay.
We got something else?
That's it.
Okay. Go back to that number 4 on our agenda. Then we'll make 4, 5, 5, 6, and 6, 7, and adjournment number 8. Keep the police personnel together. Okay. Any further add-on to the agenda? If not, I'll ask for a motion for the add-on to the agenda.
Make a motion.
Second.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Approval of the minutes as presented to the record meeting on February the 8th, 2016, record meeting, and March 28th, 2016, call meeting. I have a motion.
Motion.
Second.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Approval of financial statements as presented for February 2016 and March 2016. I have a motion.
Motion.
Second.
A motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you very much. The mayor's comments. There'll be a scene put on the Green Oak Baptist Church this Saturday at 5 p.m. over here at the Historical Society at the stage. Lindsay Creek Gospel Bluegrass Concert. Put on by the Green Oak Baptist Church at 5 p.m. this coming Saturday.
But it's $5 admission to this, David, but all this money is going to the flood people.
Okay.
There's nothing going to the church nor to the group. It's all donated to the flood people.
Okay. Well, I had down here a love offering, but I didn't know.
Well, they changed that.
Well, I didn't know.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt. That's
No
it.
problem. All information is appreciated. Okay. We have a Merryville Got Talent, sponsored by Merryville Choirs. Next Thursday, April 21st at 6 p.m. Tickets are $5. It says here adults, $5 adults, $3 for students at school auditorium. Merryville Got Talent. April 21st, 6 p.m. Okay, next Friday, the 15th, this coming Friday, the 15th, Southwest Jazz in concert at 7 p.m. at Impromptu Theater. That's in DeRidder. The MHS Jazz Band will be one of the featured groups. This Friday at 7 p.m.
And that's free.
Ma'am?
That's a free concert.
Free concert. Free concert. Okay, we have movie night this last Friday, is that right?
Correct.
The 29th at 7:30 p.m. at the Jack Taylor Pavilion. moving that. Okay, I don't think,
What time?
there's anything on that.
7:30.
Okay. Under old business, there's none. Now, under new business, we have a proclamation of Merryville High School Lady Panthers first runner-up in 1A championship basketball. I have a motion for this, and a second. And all in favor? Okay. At this time, I would appreciate Mr. Love to come forward, and we'll present the proclamation to it. And everybody can look at that. This is a proclamation honoring the Merryville High School Lady Panthers basketball team, coaches and managers for being District 1A championship and state runner-up for the 2015-2016 season. All right. Hereby, Mayor David E. Eve Jr. and Merryville Town Council, on behalf of its citizens of Merryville, would like to congratulate the Merryville High School Lady Panther basketball team and their coaches and managers and principal for being 1A district championship and state runner-up 2015-2016 season. In honor to all of these who deserve recognition for this outstanding achievement and for all of their hard work, the following are those on the team and the coaches and managers and the principal and assistant principal who helped with this great achievement. Therefore, I, David E. Jr., the Mayor of Merryville, and the Merryville Town Council urge its citizens, when they see a member of the Merryville High School Lady Panthers, to congratulate them and tell them how proud we all are of their achievement. Just passed and adopted on the 11th day of April 2016. Congratulations, Mr. Love. Hope this been displayed in the trophy case.
Yes, sir.
And this will be something that they can look back on 20 years from now.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I appreciate you coming, and you can freely leave. You got business.
yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you.
And next year, have them win one more, and we'll change the wording on there.
That state next year too. So
That's right.
I like to tell you, team, number 2 is all right. But
Yes,
anyway, I've been in that position before at number 2. But number 1 is the greatest.
yes, sir.
That's what we fight for. Number 1.
Yes, sir. Well, we still want to get Arcadia and put the whipping on it. We got 2 years in a row, and we just want to get over that hump. So,
It's coming.
oh yes, sir.
It's coming.
That's what happened out in high school. We went to the state, we kind of copied, you know, and the team that we hated the most kicked us out. We left out that gym crying like babies.
Yes, sir.
Then from that year to the next year, we was hurt. We were determined to get number 1. That's what we did. We started training on the football field. Of course, at the stop us. Oh, we was hurt because the team we hated the most kicked us out.
Yes, sir.
So we got our revenge next year. We was number 1 next year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that's the only thing I saw anyway, number 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay, under new business, we have a proclamation for Fair Housing Month. I think each one of you got a copy of that. And I ask for a motion for Fair Housing Month.
I make a motion.
And I have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much. All right, now we get down to police personnel. Chief, I'm gonna turn that over to you.
We've got a total of 6 new officers in here today. I'm gonna have them stand up, address y'all, let y'all know where they stand and where they've been coming from. That way you know about them just like we do. And we'll go ahead and start with Merryville.
Josh Valley, I work with Raytheon. I want to be a reservist. I live in Merryville at the time, or I'm sorry, I live in Rosemont at the time. Work for a contractor on Fort Pope, dealing with live fire exercises. I just always wanted to do law enforcement, so come to y'all. fella hired me on here.
You had any experience in police?
No, sir. Just military training and stuff like that.
Was you UMP there?
No, sir. I was in the military. I helped the training. No.
Well, why did you decide on Merryville?
Because it'd be uptown. I don't want to be in conflict of interest with friends or something in Rose Pine.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes, sir.
Well, with no experience, I see in school, you don't mind going to school?
No, sir.
Good place for me, I don't like school.
Well, as of right now, he's just gonna be part-time, he's a reservist.
Right.
He won't have to go to the academy until after he gets on full-time.
I don't know if coach. He just a reserve coach.
Yeah, but it has been a reserve,
Well-
that you should be, know what you're doing in this business.
Yes, sir, Coach, at the time, it works with the Boulevard Sheriff's Department with the pre-academy, just like they get that job that we pay for to go down to, they're giving it to all my guys for free. So they're in the workings of doing that, so they're all gonna have the right training, and they're gonna be done what's supposed to be done. It's a whole new department, it's not like it was before, so.
Okay.
Chief, I have a question for you. Who in your department does the firearms training?
Nobody in my department,
That's all
sheriff's department does.
Okay, all righty.
They coincide with us, and then they tell us when to bring them up there to firearms training, school and stuff.
All righty, if that makes sense.
Any further discussion? I have a motion to hire as a reservist.
Make a motion.
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, welcome aboard.
Go right on down the line.
Good evening. My name is Melanie Smith. I've applied for the senior care officer position. I'm from Newton, been with the fire department 17 years where I'm a captain over there. I've worked in corrections, jail, and 911 dispatch since 1999 at various agencies. I worked, my last two was for Newton County SO and Jasper County SO. I've also worked in the public with community service as far as working with the elderly and promoting community development. And I'd like to, ask you for an opportunity to work here.
Where did you work at the correction at?
Allen Correctional, and I worked at GO in West Texas for a while.
You worked in correction, you ready?
Sorry.
And what did you do in the corrections?
When I left, I was actually the assistant. It wasn't the assistant. I was going to be promoted to captain when I left. I was a lieutenant.
Okay.
I've worked ADSEG, I've worked kitchen, I've worked every aspect of the penitentiary.
All right.
And this is one
Do you
day a
ever-
week.
Do you ever dream about the correction?
Has
Sorry?
12
Do you
hours.
ever dream about working in the correction school?
Never dream about it? I have. I hadn't lately, thank goodness.
Well, I worked in one too, and I always dream about it.
Any further discussion? If not, I'll entertain a motion to obtain Mary Smith for senior care,
Motion
one
made.
day a week, 12 hours. Motion made, second. Second. Who's second? Mark, second. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, next.
My name is Michael John Kozlowski. I'm originally from Buffalo, New York. I joined the military right out of high school. Did 6 years in the military. I've always been in emergency response as a firefighter for about 7 years, about the same time I was in the military. I just got out recently this October. I was stationed at Fort Polk my whole career, been on 2 deployments. While I was on Fort Polk, I got to experience some time with MPs, working on the Fort Polk gates, doing security, and I really like the law enforcement side of emergency response. So I've been looking for a reserve spot in my area, and there were none available. And I happened to meet Mr. Daniel on a day over at a friend's house, and he's like, hey, come on by and check us out. And I took his offer up, came down, and I've been on about 4 shifts now, and I love it. And I was hoping to definitely be here longer, so I'm looking forward to being here if I can be.
What was your MOS in that material?
I was 13 Delta Field Artillery.
You haven't experience in policeman?
I wasn't an MP, sir, but I did work with them for a while, for about a year or two, working on the Fort Polk security gates. So I had a little bit of experience with how things run, but not too much.
Chief ran service school?
He's a reserve.
Just a reserve.
Reserve too?
Yeah.
Now, if one of our full-times happened to need to leave or something like that for some unknown reason, we'll draw from the reserve list and then he will go to the academy.
I live out in New Lano as a full-time firefighter, so that's why I can only do reserve at the moment.
And you're certified EMT, right?
I'm certified in first responder, sir. My EMT will be the next step.
Okay.
How much time you doing Army? You been in the Army?
Say again, sir?
How much time do you, how much time you did in the Army?
I did 6 years. 6 years, Fort Polk my whole time, 2 deployments, and then
You said 10 years?
6, sir, 6.
Any further discussion? I have a motion.
Motion made.
Second. Same motion made, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Welcome aboard.
Thanks, sir.
Hey, how's everybody doing? I'm Boston Mills, and I'm out of DeRidder, Louisiana. And as I got out of high school, I wanted to pursue a career in law enforcement, so I furthered myself and took off and went down to McNeese and finished up with a bachelor's in criminal justice. At the time, a month ago from here, I was working at BPSO and I heard an opportunity to become a patrolman in Merryville, so I came down here to pursue that and see if they'd give me an opportunity to get out on the streets and help out and maybe bring something good to this community, help out, and a good turnaround and everything, and serve and protect, you know, bring the laws and justice around.
What did you do at BPSO?
I was currently in the corrections part, and that's where I was going to be at for a while. Not really any sure answers of where you'll be from there, how long you would be working in the corrections if you ever go, you know, patrol and other steps to that. And I'm really interested in being on the street part of the patrol.
Why did you get on there to get the sheriff's office?
Sir?
Why did you try to get on the sheriff's deputy?
I was, but they only was giving me a floater position.
Okay.
That just working in corrections with no direction at the time. And so.
They have, to answer your question, they have a low turnaround on patrol. So these guys have to stay in corrections for years. I mean, before they can get out of the road. That's one reason why people leave from there.
Right.
So, yeah, they're never going to have anybody leave control or.
All right, thank you, Daniel.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, that's your answer.
This is the one that's wanting to be full-time.
Right.
We want to get him on his full-time.
You went with correction,
Sir?
I want to ask you a question. You went with correction already, huh?
I was working for a short period of time. I was at BPSO, yes, sir, in the
I
jail.
want to ask you a question. In this business, are you in shape?
In shape?
You try, baby.
Yeah.
If you ain't in shape, they got to take you.
I seen the Hulk at BPSO already.
Yes, yeah, try you.
Yes, sir.
Any further discussion? Have to have a motion.
Motion made.
Second. Second. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Aaron Armstrong, I grew up in Guy Creek, Louisiana, where I went to East Boulevard out there. Graduated in 2012, where I went straight to the paper mill up here. I've been there ever since. All my family's got criminal, or part of the criminal police officers and stuff, and I've always wanted to be a cop ever since I was little. And I've been the last few years putting in for Boulevard and the Ritter Police Department for the reserves, and none had called me or anything. And I was down here helping them with the flood, evacuate people and stuff, and I went and talked to Robert Earl, and he told me to come up here and try to get the job. So.
Well, you better go out to school, push the weights and kind of life and get to school. Better go out to school, work on the weights and kind of
But I mean,
push the weights, get ready.
I tell you what, we'll have Mr. Love.
That's right.
And train,
That's right.
and get him in shape.
Personal training.
That's right.
Get in shape, be ready.
I don't think he's trying to play with Mr. Love, he works out everything.
And he looks good too.
You're going full-time?
Reserves.
Reserve.
Reserve, okay.
And what was your name again?
Aaron Armstrong.
Armstrong.
Yeah. It says he is also an EM person.
CPR certified out there.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, it's perfect spot.
Any further discussion? Motion?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
My name's Corey Hennigan. I've lived here most of the majority of my life. I got out of school in 08, joined the military at 17 for the National Guard, deployed at 18, came back, moved back over here, helped take care of my dad, and come back to Merryville, and I've seen that it went down a lot. I wanted to be in law enforcement since I got out, and since I got out of the military, I've been in for 7 years. And I got offered a job whenever I was working here with the National Guard for flood duty, and that's how I ended up here. I want to help out.
And I might would add, he's doing a good job.
Doing a great job.
Who was your dad? I'm curious.
Nathan Hagan?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good guy.
Well, I think you had to push the weights. I think you ready to go.
Any further discussion? If not, entertain a motion.
Motion made.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Welcome aboard.
Thanks, sir.
That's it, Chief.
We are getting classes scheduled through the sheriff's department, so we're gonna be training on everything. It's not gonna be like it was a hope and a hit and maybe a miss every once in a while. We're gonna go through the whole 9 yards.
I will be trying.
Okay, now we're down to number, I got 5 here.
Yes, correct.
Ma'am.
You did change that to 5 and 6.
Chapter 15, entertained water, section 15.18, entitled rates. I've discussed this with the board, and I'd like to hear their view on it as far as adjustment on our water rate.
So where is the deficit now on the water rate? I know we were in a deficit before, we raised the water rate. We're still in the deficit when it comes to the water rate.
Yeah, in parts, for rural water, prices keep going up.